Hey, what is up, YouTube? It is Jason back here again with another video. Sorry again for the whole camera situation because I know the quality of this video is going to be friggin' horrible because I'm shooting it at like 10 o'clock at night. But I just wanted to get this video out to you guys before it is too late and before people swarm YouTube with this announcement. Today is March 14th, and Samsung has announced the Galaxy S4 in New York City, Times Square. A huge announcement. It's one of their. It is pretty much to me their biggest phone. So, the announcement had to be a huge thing. They announced it. It's going to, a whole bunch of great features. I got a whole bunch of notes here. I'm just going to read off basically the stuff I seen that were most important. So, enough of me jabbling. Let's get right into it. Smart Scroll, which is the first feature that I'm going to talk about, which is basically, let's say your S4 can now notice that you're looking at the phone and it can scroll up or down by you tilting the phone. If like you tilt it forward towards you, then it's going to scroll down, and if you tilt the phone backwards away from you, it will scroll back up. And that's a huge great feature. Instead of you thumbing up and down and up and down, you can just tilt your phone and it's going to scroll for you. And the whole the face recognition that the phone has is just a great thing. Also, smart pause. It's kind of like Smart Scroll, except it's when you're listening to music or watching a video. Let's say you're watching a video, then somebody calls you and you like turn your face away. Your phone will recognize that you're not looking at the phone, and your S4 will recognize that you're not looking at it anymore. And it will pause your video, and as soon as you turn back and your phone recognizes that you're looking at it, you're able to, the video continues, which is a huge great feature instead of having to pause, play, in quick situations. Like somebody's like your mom's calling you and you have to hurry up and, go because you don't want to hear her mouth. Your phone will recognize that and it'll pause quickly for you so you don't miss too much of the video, which is a great feature. Air View, which is basically you're able to, scroll through pages on scroll through different applications, scroll through pages, and do different things with the phone without actually touching the phone. Basically, like hovering your finger around the phone, you're able to do different things like unlock your phone, scroll through pages, like I said, and a whole bunch of different other things. And this is a great feature. I can't wait to, see what else they can do with this and what app developers will take this and run with it, because I know they will and develop great things for it. So I see huge plans for this in the future because, like Samsung, they're making, with the S4, I think their plan was just to make us lazier and lazier, making our lives easier, really, in a good way, because I know being lazy is a bad thing, but making us lazier in a good way, in the way that we don't have to touch our phone to do everything with it. We can just, our phone can basically be like, know what we're thinking and know what we want to do without us making it do it, if that makes sense. I'll just get back into the different features. I'm confusing myself right now. S-Translate is another great feature that's also added to the phone. Basically, what S-Translator is basically self-explanatory. It's a translator. It's in 10 different languages. And let's say you go to Spain and you speak English, you speak no Spanish, and you want to get directions. So you ask somebody, you talk to your S4, but like, hey, how are you doing? And they speak in Spanish, and the person says, like, doesn't know what you're saying. Your S4 will speak to them in Spanish, and then when they respond in Spanish, your S4 will pick that up and then like have it written out to you in Spanish. That's a great thing because when you're traveling and you don't know what the hell's going on, instead of buying a little cheap dictionary and having to flip through page, you can just do this. Pretty simple, pretty great. It's only in 10 languages, which I thought was pretty small, and I wish it would have been in more languages. Like 50 plus would have been better, but 10 languages, it seems like, compared to how many languages are out there. There's probably thousands of languages in the world, and only 10 is like, but I hopefully they integrate more languages into the application soon, in the next few months or whatever. Or maybe when it's even launched, they'll have a whole bunch of languages integrated in it. The next feature I want to talk about is Samsung Home Sync, and basically it's just like cloud, really, where you're able to wirelessly transfer like photos, videos, and stuff like that from your S4 to your laptop, your TV, and stuff like that. So it's just like the cloud system. Really, it's nothing too special, nothing new that we've never seen or heard of before. So just wanted to point that out, that Samsung, the S4 will be able to do that as well. Also, I want to just talk about the colors that it will be coming in as well. It's going to be coming in a white and black. And then the black is looking pretty good, because I wasn't a huge fan of because I have the S3 currently, and my favorite color, the only color I like in the S3 is the white. When I see the burgundy and the navy blue, I just like, it's like ill to me. And then even thinking of The S3 in black is just like disgusting to me. Just looks horrible. Like the only color that goes perfect with this phone is the white colorway. But with the S4, it looks pretty nice in the black as well, and it comes in white, so that's also good. Now I'm gonna talk about some physical features of the phone. It's slimmer, lighter, and more solid. So that's excuse me. And Samsung says this is which makes it a better, more durable phone because it's more solid, really, instead of having gaps. And well, I don't want to confuse myself, but you guys know what I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll just continue. It's gonna be 3G, 4G, LTE compatible, which nothing too special there, nothing crazy great news or whatever. It should just it's basically compatible with your cell phone service that's out right now. Another great new feature that they're integrating that I'm really excited about is pictures with sound. So what pictures with sound is basically you can take a picture, and either before or after you take your picture, you can record like a little message or record like a little note. Like, let's say I'm taking a picture like this, right? And I want to send it to like my grandmother, like telling her happy birthday. So like either before or after I take the picture, I can say happy birthday grandma, so that when she views the picture, she looks at the picture, I'm like this, and it says happy birthday grandma, which is a great thing. Like, for holidays, for birthdays, you want to send a family members, friends pictures, you can put a little more feeling into it, not just the picture alone. A little more, it becomes a little more personal because they hear your voice and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's going to be compatible with like other phones and stuff like that. I'm more than likely it's not. It's probably only going to be compatible with S4s. Now that I think about it, because like iPhones is probably not going to be able to work or whatever. And I'm not 100% sure because when I was watching the presentation, my mother, my sister, they were just bothering me like throughout the whole thing, and then my internet connection has been messing up for the past couple of days, so that was just bugging out on me. So I wasn't able to watch the whole thing like straightforward. But I think I got the most important specs or whatever on the S4, and I also read a couple of articles after the presentation to catch up on some stuff that I did miss. So I think I have the gist of just what the presentation and what the S4 is about. So just don't kill me if my facts aren't 100%, because there were some technical reasons why I couldn't watch the whole press conference, which really sucked because I was really into it, and then I just had a whole bunch of disturbances, which really sucked, and it really just made me be in a bad mood. But let's continue on with the video. Let's get into the weight of the S4. It's going to be 130 grams, and it will have a 5-inch full HD AMOLED screen. The S3 has a 4.8-inch screen, so it's only 2.2 inches bigger than the S3, which doesn't seem like much, but on a cell phone that is pretty, a pretty big deal, And I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I didn't see the whole press conference, but what I did read in the article, I believe, is that the S4 and the S3 are the same size and length, but the screen just takes up more space on the S4, so it does look bigger and whatever. Which is bigger screens. I love big screen phones. I love my S3 right now, so having an S4's 5-point-inch screen would just look like a friggin' movie theater in your pocket. Really, not compared to the Note or whatever. But my throat is really dry right now. Also, they introduced a new interface. The new interface is much user friendlier. Even though your your interface on the S3 right now that I'm currently using, it's pretty user friendly, but now it's even easier for you to use, which is a great thing for it's basically they're not just pertaining or trying to market it to the tech geeks out there. They're marketing it to old people. Basically everybody in the world really they want to use this S4, and they're doing a great job with it. The camera is a 13 megapixel rear camera from the 8 megapixel on the S3, so they bumped it up 5 megapixels and a 2 megapixel front facing camera. There's nothing to get too hype about. It's 2 megapixels. You don't expect your front facing camera to have like 10 megapixels or whatever, so I'm not too mad about that. The 13 megapixel rear facing camera, I'm really excited about that. Now let's get into like memory and storage. It has 2 gigabytes of RAM. It will ship in a 16, 32, or 64 gigabyte models, just like the S3, and it will have your SD card slide where you could boost your memory up to up to 64 gigabytes, just like the S3. So nothing new there. I'm glad they kept that the same, because there was rumors that they weren't gonna do that. It was just gonna ship in a 16 gigabyte model, not the 32 or the 64. But I'm glad they did that, for more memory or whatever. Another feature is dual camera, which is another, picture taking. Well, but all right, I'll just explain it. Let's say you're holding the camera, recording like somebody doing the most epic, you know, performance or whatever. You're at a performance, you're recording it, and you want to get into the shot as well. You can record with the rear facing camera and the front facing camera at the same damn time. Which is great, because you feel left out. You're not in the shot. You have to turn the camera to your face and then turn back and all that. It's just so much extra stuff you have to do. But now with dual camera, you can record use both cameras at the same time, which is a great feature, and I can't wait to see this actually put into use and actually put into action, which is going to be great. Also, they have another feature which is called drama shot, and you can take up to 100 shots in 4 seconds. So that's pretty great as well. Another great camera feature that they also added was eraser. So let's say you're taking a picture of your little sister in the park. The park's going to be crowded, so people are going to be walking all through your picture, not giving a damn about that you're trying to make family moments or whatever. They're just going to walk all through your picture. What you can actually do is take multiple shots with your camera, which your S4 will do. Take multiple shots take multiple shots, and then it'll erase the people in the background. Like, you click on the area where you see somebody in the background or something in the background that you want to get rid of. You click on it, and your S4 will erase it and make your picture look picture perfect and have a nice Kodak moment, which is really cool as well. Because people are rude nowadays. They'll not even try to walk around you or whatever. They'll walk right through your camera, be all up in your camera, throwing up gang signs and deuces and whatever all up in your picture. So you can now erase them and not have to spoil your family memories and whatever. Also, they have adapt display, which is another feature, and S voice basically what S Voice is, S Voice was in the S3 already, but S Voice is just, they just added new features to it. It's more user friendly now. It's more hands free now, so you can do more things without touching it, and it's more, the font sizes are bigger, stuff like that. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's all the notes I have right now. I'll probably do a part 2 to this, if anything. If there's any huge things that I did miss out. It's getting late, so I just want to hurry up and upload this video to YouTube, like I said before, people jump on it and stuff like that. That's pretty much it, guys. Jason out. The S4, they did not announce when it will be released, but it will be released in the second quarter, meaning from July till Christmas season. I'm expecting it to come around probably June, July, August, sometime around. That's when don't quote me on this, but I'm expecting it to come sometime around that time. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more videos, guys. Sorry about the camera situation again, because I'm most likely gonna order my camera this weekend. That's pretty much it, guys. Jason out. Also, leave a link below. Are you guys leave a comment. I said leave a link below. Leave a comment below. Are you guys excited about the Galaxy S4? What are your thoughts? If you were able to see the press conference, if you weren't, based on what I've said, are you guys excited about it? Will you guys be getting it when it come out? And that's pretty much it, guys. Also, don't forget to check out my website. Link will be in the description below. Shoot me a personal message if you want to be a writer for my website as well, because I still need a whole bunch of writers. That's pretty much it, guys. Jason out.